Hello and welcome back to Factorio Lazy Bastard playthrough, and as you can see after a little time lapse at the beginning, we've created our nuclear power plant. Now I've been messing around with circuitry. Now I'm not anywhere capable of doing this properly. So I've done up a guide, and I think I've just gone for the most simplest way of wiring things up. We're going to be bringing in our fuel over this way. It's not in line, but it's the best we could do. Look at all that green. Amazing. I've actually had to put buffer chests to take the green out of the it was ending up being into my major buffer chest down here. Also it looks like we've actually depleted some of our uranium patch over here, which is some good stuff going. That's absolutely rammed packed of fuel. We probably won't even need any more than that for a goddamn long time. So I'm gonna go and explain. So these are running at the moment, and according to the wiring in the guide, now the inserters pulling in will only pull in a new fuel cell in as long as there isn't a uranium fuel cell inside here. That's what the insert. If it equals 0, and these guys only if it shows this as 0. Sorry. So if there isn't one in here, it will insert 1. But it will also not pull in, won't take it out unless there's less than 6,000 steam. I might increase that. I mean, the amount of steam that we've got is 1.2 million. So we ain't going to see it happen in a while. It will mean that all these will fire at the same time, and I'll get the adjacent bonus, because I believe that the adjacent bonus only happens when they're all fired at the same time. So hopefully this is going to work. But now I need to figure out how to get the fuel cells in here and them to be extracted in a way that it works. If that makes goddamn sense. So we need to bring it in. I made this all nice and fancy and tight packed, but I didn't actually think about how to get the fuel to it, because I still can't use logistic robots for the achievement embargo. But once I've completed, I can change all that. No biggie. I need to put belt under all these. They should be able to grab and dump stuff on this belt, as long as it's let's raise that up by 1, so it's somewhat matching, and then it should come down and then round and into there. Perfect, because we need to send the fuel cells back. Ow. No, that's gonna I need a way to pull off because the fuel we'll use, the new fuel will. How am I going to do this? Oh, supposedly we need to just keep it on the top end. So we need to stop it from coming back on itself. Now people do it like supposedly this works, and it actually like only one side will go into this tunnel because of that, and it will stop it from going further. Where can I put something like that? I can't, because there is absolutely no room. I mean, that's the end bit there. Unless I like prioritize output priority left and only filter them, that should stop the fuel cells, I hope. We'll only be able to tell that happening once we actually reduce our fuel consumption. We need to retrieve more power. I did not plan that is amazing. I did not realise I was going to line up that well. But I need to change. The only place I'm going to be able to do it is here. I need to make that into a so it's only on the top end. Yes. Oh, I can't believe I made that. That has made me happy. I didn't think it would be in line, but it so is. Ah, oh, the joys. We're gonna stop that and then change to that to empty out that chest, so that it's consuming all of our fuel. Yeah. So now that should all go on that side. Perfect. Now it goes. Now that shouldn't pick any of them up. Good. That's a good start. That goes around. And it should stop here. Perfect. Now hopefully the empty ones will go through this and just be taken through. I presume that's how it works. If not, I'll just have to cut the line here. I could do that, cut the line. Which side does it put? Would it put it on the correct side if I put an insert there? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Once it's over here, this ends up being back at the yeah, I'm going to do that. So we want to filter, we want to filter, is that under attack? I thought I saw an attack. So that will pick up empty fuel cells, and this dumps empty fuel cells. Cool. Right, so we're going to bring it back in, and these will be made into the rubbish stuff. So we need assembly machines. Do I have any on me? I don't. Oh, I do. I have 47. Yeah, just normal 47. And we need to break down. Is it done by insert assembly machines? Is it done by one of those? Ah, it is. Okay. No, I wanted that to be that one. Now I've got loads of... Right, so I actually need one of them, and I don't have any on me. Okay, right. Oh, my passenger train is here, so... Oh, hello. It's been that long, has it? Where am I going? Central Point. We need to go to... Automation Hub. I don't think I've actually got a point. is the actual, yes, our location. So I've still, my robots are still sorting out my logistic network and removing. I've deleted all the chests in the local area, and my logistics system goes around my roads, and all my roads have been ghosted. So hopefully that will help with the "You're Doing It Right" achievement, and hopefully get some extra star. I'll take all 5. I won't need all 5. I think 1 will just be sufficient enough. And then that can be just dumped straight into... I was hoping that they would be done by now, but they're not. Right, we need to go to Uranium 1, please. I need to increase the amount of seconds there are on this train. I need to also put more platforms in so that I can get around a little bit easier. Yeah, I know I just laid all the roads and put level crossings in everywhere for the car. That's just all the personal touches that I want to do. So, right, so we need... I'm going to do 2. I don't know why. No, I shouldn't need 2. And to be honest, how close we can get us right next to the thing, can't we? Actually, just put a gap. And then we want a chest. Because we should get through it. As in, the stuff, because I'm going to be making it into ammo, missiles, all this is going to be used. We just needed the buffer chest so that we can get all the good stuff quicker. So, oh, it actually takes up 5. Okay, that's cool. So, do that, and then we'll dump 18 in there, and then we'll dump the rest of these fuel cells in there, and we should be good. So that's going to keep going forever, and we have 1.2 million of steam still left. Now my power situation is that look how much megawattage that's creating compared to my steam engines, and that's only 10, and I think that's not even at full efficiency anymore because this is just taking over. So I can get rid of my steam engines. I'll probably rebuild them somewhere else as a backup and have like a fuel source remaining backup for if something really goes wrong. I doubt that I'm going to have any problems with uranium. I've got so much. It's gonna last a long time. I'm going to head up and we're going to take out our steam. I think I need to make my railway crossings maybe a bit wider. I also need to get our logistics setup done. More logistic production. I'm going to have that in its own facility. It's currently at the top of transport, but I feel it deserves its own location. What am I doing here? Steam power. Went the wrong way. It's been good, guys. I also need to build a yard so I can store trains temporarily, because these trains are now going to be, oh, this is going to be a location where I can just grab a train, give it orders, and go, gone, done. I need to build that somewhere though. Alright, so I'm going to turn these trains off for now. Manual and manual. And this... Wait, am I still using... Yeah, I haven't... I thought I'd done my furnace array. I haven't updated my furnace array yet. So, basically... But the only thing that's going to consume anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let... I'm actually going to send this away because I'd like to keep the solid fuel. Can you go off to solid fuel, please? We'll let it burn what we got here and burn the coal in this train. Where is solid fuel? It is down here. And then we'll set that to manual. So we'll let this all burn off the remains of itself. Because the furnace array is capable of being done with what it has, coal. It's just the steam engines, and I also want to remove all the products out of all of this. Where are you going? What are you holding? Ah, you're holding concrete. Nice. Reinforced concrete, so that means they're starting to lay the roads. Good job, guys. Right, I'll cut this out. Right. I've disconnected the steam powered. That's all now disconnected, and the robots will take it up over time. And I've destroyed some fish over there. I need to do this bit manually. My robot started doing it, but I was like, I don't want it all in my goddamn inventory. So now we're solely relying on nuclear power. Hooray! 0 watts, nice. So it's currently consuming what, 50 megawatts. No. Is that is that how much is being consumed, and that's the power that it's using? So I'm probably absolutely nowhere near. Yeah, 12. Yeah, probably if you add them all together, that's what it's doing. Production is like nowhere near. It's the demand is not even there. It's that powerful. I don't think I'll have to build a second one of these probably ever. I don't think I'll have a robust system world that has the need for any more than 6 nuclear reactors. I think I've topped it up probably a little bit too much. So I really want to see this fire, but it's going to take a while for the steam to run out. So I'm probably going to sit here for like an hour or something and let that steam go down. Oh, I've actually increased the amount of steam demand, so they will actually activate on 30k instead of 6k. I thought in the long run 6k might not last long enough and it will go. So it's going to be interesting. So yeah, these won't insert as long as there's one inside, and these will not pull out unless there's less than 30k steam. So once that pulls that out, this will insert one, but it won't insert another one because there isn't a empty one there. So it's not going to just randomly continuously fill up in between the short period of time of when the steam will run out. I kind of understand how it works now. It's taken me quite a while to think about it in my head, and it's just like circuitry. Oh, good grief! I mean, I love circuitry in this thing, but most of the things that I use for circuitry are blueprinted. This one's I've read up on the guide on a simple way of doing it on a 0.15 version of Factorio. So hopefully this will work, and it's bog standard simple. If it does work, then I'm happy enough to keep it. I did have a look around in my friend's world on their nuclear power plant, but obviously they're using logistical chests and a whole bunch of combinators, which is just like, what the hell does half of this bloody do? So yeah, so I'm going to let this run for a bit, and once we get down to 30k, I'll come back and we can see it all fire up for the first time properly, and hopefully it works.
Right, so I'm trying to figure out a measuring gauge, and yeah, this is all about to run out. There's only 40k worth of steam left. Power, yeah, still should be fine. So once this reaches down to below 30, these all should fire in. I'm hoping. Otherwise I'm going to have no power. Hey, look at that go! And up it goes again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now does this work? Oh yes, perfect. So they'll be extracted back. Ah, it worked. Now I'm trying to get this to work. Now I can't remember where I got the prints from. The website's changed and they currently got an issue, so I can't find the original plan for this, and then I can't also figure out right, basically I've got 112 tanks. That should be 2.8 million capacity. Now this thing is meant to receive a signal on the edge here, divided by 28 million. Now the 28 million, 2.8 million. I'm hoping that's how it figures it out. I can't remember the life of me. If anyone can figure this out from just looking at it, then go ahead and let me know what figure I should be putting in there for it to measure these tanks. Obviously these tanks never fill up to full, so I probably need to change that figure. No, let's knock it down again. Now it's starting to make a noise. Let's set it to 28k. No. Well, no, that's nothing to do with. I'm gonna probably play. So I was doing a measuring gauge of like how much fuel, steam there was available. These don't actually give off enough. Okay. Is it? 25,000 because of the. Is it just the one tank that I need to register? Because if that's the case, I could reduce the amount of tanks there are, because these will never fill. And these were already turned off. It goes to about, I don't even know how high it's going to get, since it's also consuming it at the same time. I'll have to get back to that one. I think the rest of my ones, I just blueprinted it from my oil. And I think these are all set to, that's the GA registering one. 19k, that's 25, but that's only registering one tank. I can't do that here because the steam's being pumped all around. This is all being connected to all of them. I think it might be 25k. Yeah, but yeah, works perfectly fine. No issues, no need for additional components. Something in 0.15 still works. Marvellous. So, hopefully you enjoyed that kind of like scientifically like mind-boggling for me episode. And next we'll be getting on to using our processing units because we don't need to worry about power anymore. And a few other designs that I want to do, which will be done in the meantime. So thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Lazy Bastard playthrough.